Oh, hello, welcome back to our channel. I am Hanna, and today I will be reacting to the winner. Actually, this is quite interesting. I was gonna say winner, but it is in fact the representative from Italy, because in Italy they have a national finale called Sanremo, and the winner from that finale can choose to be a representative for Eurovision, and the winner this year turned it down. So now we have Corsi with the song, it's quite a long name, I'll try to pronounce it here, Volevo essere un DURO. And today I would like to go through the video and the song as well as the lyrics in English, so that I really get to see what the song is about. I have not heard the song before, so it's a first impression, but also a translation and a reading of the lyrics. Also, I am a psychologist and a Eurovision fan and enthusiast, which is now reacting to Eurovision. So I will take that into the view of what the song is about. So before I react, make sure to like, subscribe, and press that notification bell. And without further ado, let's go. Oh. Wow. Okay, so first of all, I just have to say that I love the the makeup and whatever he is wearing with the accentuated shoulders and this like very fair makeup with a red lip, reminiscent of Renaissance period, I think. And when it comes to the lyrics, like, what a beautiful conviction and delivery from him, and a very, very good voice, I have to say, a very pleasant voice to listen to. It makes me feel like this song is about something positive, but we'll see. So the first verse says, I wanted to be a tough guy who doesn't care about the future. A robot, a sumo wrestler, a crackpot on the run from a wolf dog. At the Bolo station, a goose that lays golden eggs. I'm nobody, though. Wow. It also, further it says, I wasn't born with a tough face. I'm also afraid of the dark. If I fight, I'll get them. So they make up my eyes black, but I never lost time. He's the one who left me behind. It's very, it's a song of wanting, I feel like, of this gap between the actual and the ought self, which a lot of people go through their entire life struggling with, trying to fill the gap of who I want to be, who I ought to be by my parents, by society, by myself. And the actual self, in his eyes, is quite the opposite of what he ought to be. But there is some type of winning or defiance in him as well. Like, he'll fight, he'll get them. So they make up my eyes black, but I never lost time. He's the one who left me behind. It's very interesting already. Let's watch further. And I just have to say, I love that he is accompanying this with the piano, and he has another musician with him on stage that I learned is actually the creative director of his music video. So that's fun. I love what he's wearing as well. And they're a wonderful duo on stage, even though this is Lucio Corsi's song. So for the chorus, it says the following. Living life is a piece of cake. Mama used to tell me, and I used to fall down from the trees. How hard the world is for the ordinary ones who have little love around or too much sun in their glasses. And here I feel like he is talking about not getting, being alone, feeling like he's being alone and finding life difficult to live. Because his mom, is not acknowledging his trials, because she's saying like life is a piece of cake, whilst he's also falling down from trees. And being ordinary, which he describes himself as being, he says is hard. And you either have little love around, or this description of having too much sun in their glasses is like, even when the sun is out, something is still wrong, it's still too much, it's still something disrupting what should be pleasant, is what I take from this. And it's a deep and beautiful song so far. Okay, so I think the next verse is very short. It goes like this. I wanted to be a tough guy who doesn't care about the future, no. A robot, gold medalist of spit, the mugger who waits for you in the dark, the king of porta-potese, the magpie who steals your faith. Wow, so it's taking a darker turn, like he wants to be the challenges and the dark things that has been brought upon him in life. So it's kind of like a answer to, or a continuing of, the first verse. And a gold medalist of spit, I take that as a person who does not give a flying F about anything. When you spit on something, you don't have respect for anything. And if you have a gold medal in that, then you really are, disrespectful in the greatest sense. And it seems like that's kind of his answer, at least so far, to the struggles in life. Or he says, I wanted to be the tough guy. And then the chorus again. Living life is a piece of cake, Mama used to tell me, and I used to fall down from the trees. How hard the world is for the ordinary ones, who have little love around or too much sun in their glasses. I wanted to be tough, but I am nobody. White judo belt, instead of a star, a sneeze. It's dark, and I think so many people can relate to this lyric of being, I wanted to be tough, but I'm nobody. I love the contrast between those. Again, it's like this struggle between the actual and odd self. And a white judo belt, you just started out, you don't really know anything. And instead of a star, a sneeze, that's what we use in, to describe a fierce energy. A fierce energy would be a star. It's just like endless energy for millions and billions of years. Instead of that, you're just like a sneeze, like a second of barely anything, which is a very self-degrading comparison, I would say. Let's listen to the rest. So something happened. I think this was a short version. Let me see if I can get the full version. So the song ends in 1 minute for YouTube with the rights. So I will watch the song in its entirety in another video when I am watching the music video. But for now, I will read through the rest of the lyric and take it from there. So now we get to the bridge where it says the following. Sunflowers with glasses told me, be careful of the light. And that moons without holes are shenanigans. Because after all, it's useless to run away from your fears. The lyrics here are so good. Sunflowers with glasses told me, be careful of the light. You know, that's something really natural, something that's supposed to thrive in the sun, telling you should be afraid of this, you should be careful. To me, it's like I interpret that as people who are in the light, who might have life be easy for them, warning you about if you go too close to the sun, you will burn up. And the moons without holes are shenanigans. I take that you have to have some scars and some you have to be beat up to really be real. Like a moon that is not with holes is just a ball and it's fake. You know, it's not real if you haven't been through anything, if you haven't been beaten up by so many things. And because after all, it's useless to run away from your fears. I feel like he here is kind of getting into the realization that it's pointless to live a life trying to be someone that you are not, and also living life driven by fear instead of driven by something else. Like it's like drinking your own poison. And then for the chorus again, living life is a piece of cake. I wanted to be a tough guy, but I'm nobody. I'm none other than Lucio. I'm nothing but Lucio. It's beautiful. It's so honest. It's so raw and fragile. You know, this feels like I'm reading a diary. And that in combination with his voice, which is really beautiful, and the kind of quirky or alternative attire, I always find interesting when you have an attire that really screams for kind of like attention, and then you have the person giving off an energy that is so much different from what you're wearing. I love that when I see that in a person. And I think that's also reflected in the song, which I love because it makes it all feel very cohesive, even though it's very discombobulated, you know, in one way. So all in all, I love that this made it through to Eurovision. I can't wait to see this live. And it's a song that I think will melt a lot of hearts and a lot of people can resonate with. And I'm so curious to hear what you guys think of this. Now you have my interpretation, but it is translated into English, so maybe something is lost in translation. If you are Italian and you know the lyrics in your native tongue, then please let me know if you have a different thought about what he's singing about. And also, I want to hear if this is who you wanted to go through to Eurovision. Let me know. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and press that notification bell. We have other reaction videos in the description box below. Also, we have a ranking of the different national finales that we did last year, which I think if you're Italian, you'd like to press and watch. We also have a membership channel where we have both videos like vlogs from Malmö last year, several interviews. We'll do the ranking of the songs that are out this year over on there, so it's a lot of fun. Join if you want, and I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked to listen to my interpretation, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!